People of YouTube, my name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. It has been a minute since you have heard my voice on this channel. Been doing a lot of clips and memes lately. But today, we're going to talk about what initially set me off to create my YouTube channel, what drove me to create it, what drove me to keep continuing with it, and what still kind of drives me to continue with it till today. So Olin Rogers, the creator of Final Space, has started a Kickstarter campaign for a combination of to try to get Final Space back rolling again for a possible season 4. I believe it was June of 21 was when the final episode of Final Space aired. There was a merger with Warner Brothers, and it basically just got swept under the rug in the process, even though if you go to Google, it currently has a 4.9 out of 5 rating, especially for that second and third season. Definitely progressively got better as the series went on. So what Olin Rogers is attempting to do is get some other projects going, some animated projects, in order to kind of get that Final Space Season 4 idea back in some people's heads. So this isn't directly a Kickstarter for Final Space Season 4, but accounting that it's already more than double the goal that he initially set, I think it's a good possibility. So let's go through the Kickstarter campaign. We'll take a look at the Facebook and the Twitter and all that fun jazz, and see what information we have to give you on Final Space. So, Godspeed from the creator of Final Space, a new animated project from the creator of the international hit show and franchise. So, we've already hit tier 4 at this point, just so you know. So, I am Olin Rogers, the creator, executive producer, writer, and star of the international hit animated show Final Space. I've been in Los Angeles for over 6 years developing many animated projects. I've worked with almost every network and streaming service: Adult Swim, Disney, Amazon, HBO, DC Comics, Netflix. Got my start by making videos online, everything from gut-busting stories to completely insane low-budget video series. I was lucky enough and fortunate enough to gain a bit of following from over 15 years of being in that space. Final Space was my first TV show, and having it end over a merger between two companies after 3 seasons was heartbreaking. June 14th, 2021, I still remember the date. That was the date the last episode of Season 3 of Final Space aired on Adult Swim here in the US. I had no idea that would be the ending of my show. I spent over half a decade living with these characters, bringing them to life, only to be forced to leave them in their darkest moment. And that's literally how Final Space Season 3 ends, that they have lost. And there's no going back, it's now no happy ending, no hero saves the day. Invictus won. And that's how Season 3 ended, and that's where we left off. Yeah, giant space demon exploding through the dimensional walls. The last words from the main character's lips were, "What have we done?" Never got a chance to say goodbye to these characters, and maybe that's why there hasn't been a day that I haven't thought about them. For over a year, I have done everything in my power to figure out a way to put an ending to this story. I've exhausted every avenue, talked to every person I could find who would want to talk to me, and I am nowhere closer. I even asked if I could make a Kickstarter for Final Space. Heck, I've even made the campaign, but sadly, I don't think I'm going to hear back on it anytime soon on that one. So one of the videos he mentioned is the fact that he does not actually own the rights to the show. So he can't just create a Kickstarter for Final Space Season 4 because technically he doesn't own it, which is the major issue right now. So ultimately, he's trying to do another project to make them think that, oh, maybe this is a good idea. Let's look what he's done before. Oh, why did the show get canceled? You can kind of think of it like Futurama. They keep bringing that back from the dead. And hopefully one of these networks is like, yeah, let's keep that going. Let's pick it up. So what now? Final Space is so near and dear to my heart, and I will not give up. I just can't, but I need to find a new path. I've exhausted the ones of me asking, so it's time to show them. I plan to take the ideas I was going to use for Final Space and make something entirely original for obvious legal reasons. It's time to try and kick open some new doors. This is the only way I can think of to grab the attention and show them there is an insanely passionate fandom here. Sometimes you get to your destination, you have to take a detour, and that detour is Godspeed, an expression of good wishes to a person starting a journey. Seems like a fitting title since we're starting a journey. And will, wink. This is a sci-fi animated short taking 6+ years of experience from hungry Final Space alum to making some truly jaw-dropping. We never got to show the world what we could really do. We were always stopped short, whether it be because of budgets or notes. Now, the goal of this project is not only to make a short animated film, but to document the journey to 6 episodes making animation series, documenting the entire process of developing, writing, boarding, animating, and even pitching. I've learned so much working Hollywood for the past 6 years that I want to share it by showing you a step-by-step so you can take these tools and make your ideas come to life. The series go on my YouTube channel, and the episodes would be the idea, time to write, boarding, design, editing, animation. And then if we get past that, the Zaz Pass, scoring and sound design, pitch. So who's going to write? I can't believe you asked the question. Me, of course. I would wrestle 14 full-size grizzly bears with this thing. I would bring on 1 or 2 writers on board to help map the story, bounce ideas off of. What's it going to look like? With Final Space, didn't have a huge budget, but we put every dollar on screen and pushed it as far as possible. That won't change. We are aiming to make something better looking than Final Space. As of now, the official look is unknown. It's part of a journey we're going to document, but I would love to find a new look. I would also bring Ben Belijack, supervising director from Final Space, onto the project to direct it. So who's going to animate it? Over the past 6 years, I have met with many fantastic animation houses in the US, Canada, Australia. We will document this part of the process, this big decision. I want everyone to know what goes into the process of selecting the right animation studio. I'm still building my team, but there are 2 people I'm bringing on. So Ben Bajelic, and Rose Tran. We'll skip past kind of those people at this point in time. So animation, the majority of this is going to go to the animation. There's going to be campaign rewards and campaign fees. What if we blow past your goal? Let's see here. If it gets poured, this animation is short, even better, but I already know your next question is really blow past it. Let's explore hypotheticals. I'm looking at the budget for Season 1 and was able to look at the budget for Season 1, Season 3 of Final Space. For 1 episode during Season 3, it cost $900K. Holy crap, for 1 episode. But being transparent. So here's the goals. So we have 6-part stretch goals, 9-part soundtrack. So this is where we're at. This area right here. Haven't hit that 500K. So 9-part making animation series, longer soundtrack. And how can I help? You can contribute, of course, rewards, a back-to-back, special thanks. Let's do this, all the above. Signed Blu-ray, there you go, for $50. Neat. $100 is madness, all the above. And you get rewards for donating, too. I can probably donate like $5. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I got $35. I mean, I know to some people that's not a lot of money, but I don't think I got $35 to drop right now. But I think I can throw them a bone. If it allows me to. I'll take a look at that later. But, yeah, I mean, he did a couple of videos here, basically saying, yeah, we hit stretch goal number 1. If you scroll down, hit number 4. This was way back. Let's see if this guy, little dude's still available. Probably not anymore. Yeah, you can still get a Happy Face Mooncake plush if you'd like. I know a lot of people aren't thinking about it anymore. Let's see here. People are still, blowing up the Reddit. Let's see. Hit number 4 again there, just a reiteration of it. I didn't check out Instagram. That was the one place I didn't check out. But let's take a look on Twitter here real quick. That's just him for the past. Yep, that's basically him reiterating it. The stretch goal update. Kickstarter there. Trending party. Perfect way to start it. Let's see. It's time. Renew Final Space trending. That was back in March. That's probably what we're going to title this. Is either probably like Renew Final Space or Bring Back Final Space, something along those lines. But what I'll do for you is I will put a link to the Kickstarter. If you want to donate, I'll put a link to it in the comments. Go help Olin out. And I would be very happy if we got a Season 4 of Final Space. I know I initially thought it was going to run for 6 seasons because I believe it was Facebook, Reddit, one of the social medias. At one point he said he had enough material and enough story to run for a full 6 seasons. So if we do get Final Space back, I don't want it rushed. I don't want a giant rushed mess of, okay, you know, we got enough money to bring this back. Let's see what happens. Let's see what the audience is after season 4. I don't want it all crammed into one season, unless that season, you know, 13 times 3, whatever that amount of math is. 26, hold on, 39 episodes? Am I doing my math right? I want to say 39 episodes. So theoretically, he had enough material for almost 40 episodes, and I would be fine with that. And I think a lot of people would be fine if we got, you know, 40 episodes worth of content. But we'll see what happens. I mean, at this point, I'd just be happy with a season 4, because I was skeptical at first. I was definitely skeptical, but I grew to love it, and I think a lot of people definitely grew to love it as well. As the characters developed, as the story got better, as the writing got better, character development, and just everything about the series just kept getting better and better the deeper we got into it. But there you have it. So, sorry, no meme today. If you were looking for a meme video, you're not getting it. Probably back to the usual schedule next week, which is like a meme video on Thursday, and then for the next 3 weeks, because Spy X Family is still airing, some sort of video clip regarding that as well. And maybe I'll do these videos, you know. Dr. Stone's coming out soon. Made in the Abyss Season 2 is coming out soon, so I might start doing some reviews again. We'll see where the journey takes me. And remember, everyone, Godspeed.